Hey guys, welcome to What's in Your Hand Woodworking. In this video, I'm going to refurbish this cannonball mid-century coffee table. What I learned about Cannonball is that they were a company that started in the mid-18th centuries and lasted up until about 1995, 97 thereabout. They have a wide range of furnitures. They actually started out by making chairs, and then they expanded to further development in terms of dressers, tables, and a lot of stuff. But this table that I'm working on, I went to visit my mother-in-law in Connecticut, and she had this table that she had got from an individual that she was working with. It was a bit battered, but she saw the beauty in it, and I saw it also. It had a lot of cracks on it, and I decided that I'm going to fix it for her. But the sad part about it is that I took this to my house to work on it, and now I'm working on it. I realized that this is actually 1 year later, but nevertheless I had store away everything safely to ensure that I have every piece, and when I'm ready to pick it up back, I will have them. And I'm here sanding down. First I started off by sanding, and I'm now sanding down the drawers for this piece. The bottom of the drawers were fully rotten, so I had to install a new set of drawer bottom to this drawer. So here I'm cutting down the piece for the drawer bottom using my Festool track saw, one of my beloved tools. And I actually learned this technique that I'm using in terms of using 2 pieces of stick to measure the actual space for the drawer. I learned that from a YouTuber that I watch that goes by the name Mott. You can check out his channel. He does a lot of great build on his channel and very informative in terms of how you can make stuff. And I have to say that this idea, even though it is not originally mine, I have grown to love it. I see that it works perfectly every time when you are making the drawer bottoms for your drawer slides or for your drawer box. That method works. And so from here I'm going to move on to the gluing process, because this was actually made with dovetail joints. So here I'm fitting in the drawer back together, and I'm going to actually glue it up and then wait until it is fully dry to take it out of the clamp, and then on again to the sanding. But I have an information that I want to share with you. As you can see, I am working on the outside, and I just went to the woodworking shop in Manchester, Connecticut, and one of the sales reps had asked me if I had a shop, because I went to buy some Rubio Monocoat accelerator and a CA glue, and he asked me if I had a shop, and I said no. But my wife reminded me that yes, I do have a shop, because where I work, that is my shop. So I got a bit encouraged to say that yes, I have a shop, but the only thing is that this shop is outside. So if you want to do woodworking and you're aspiring to do woodworking, you have to start where you are or where you're at. And if it is outside, you make use of your outside and continue to work, and as your business grow, then you can expand to get in a space, whether it may be rent, or if you purchase a new house with a double garage or a single garage, you can take it and make it to be your shop. So that is what I'm working towards. Continue to do what I'm doing, continue to see how many people enjoy what I'm doing, and if they truly do enjoy what I'm doing and subscribe to my channel, that would be great. And as I mentioned, that if you have managed to reach so far, this midway into this video, you can do me a favor by subscriing to this channel. And this top, I had it so long that it began to warp and twist a little bit. But my mother-in-law insists that she wanted every piece of this board to be the same, except for the draw bottom, because that was fully gone. So I had to battle with this one. I had to use the coils and to glue it up and to try to see how best I can get it as straight as possible. I could not manage to get out all of the cracks, but she was perfectly okay with that. And the board, I have to say that I definitely enjoyed that she had initially said that to me, that she wanted it to look as antique as possible and not to look as a brand new furniture. So I continued the process. And now I'm actually sanding down the top of this. And as you can see, it removing the lacquer thinner. Definitely look beautiful. So now I'm going to assemble the top onto this piece, and I have to say that as I watch and see how this piece come back to life, it brings me great joy. I like to say that, great joy, because I think that everything that you do in life should teach you a lesson about life. And here you see that sometimes you have to dismantle stuff and reassemble them to know exactly what you want or where you are going. So if you're on the verge of making a long life-term decision, you can sit down and take it into serious consideration and think about what you're going to do, and then you make your next move. Because a lot of time we think about stuff but we don't engage to get on that journey. And here I'm applying the final pieces of touch to this table. I'm using lacquer to put lacquer on it to try to just preserve the color and to make it look as antique as possible. And as I began to spray the lacquer on it, I can see the beauty. And there you go. Just take a look at it. Let me know what you think about this table. Would it be something that, if you had saw it destined to be destroyed, would it be something that you would have taken home to keep, to help preserve the history of woodworkers that had made stuff before us, and to see if we can add more life or lifespan to these pieces? I definitely enjoy this build, and here it is at its new home in use. I have to say that it is definitely a beauty, and I am glad that I took the chance, the time out to give this piece of furniture a new life. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and thanks for watching. And once again, if you have managed to reach this far, you can just hit the subscribe button to help this channel grow. And thanks again.